Hello everyone, it's Nightwood here. We're on Rayman Legends and I'm just picking up my cups from last time I played. Okay, so got 1 diamond cup and 3 golds. And actually I need to play as Globox because the first challenge is a dojo. It's Thursday, but this is actually the first time I've played this week. So we also have the weekly challenges to do. And I unfortunately did not play sensibly at all in last week's Weekly Extreme Murphy's Dungeon. I was hoping that maybe it would be the first time, but no, it wasn't. Anyway, so our first challenge for today, we're collecting as many lums as we can. We've got 60 seconds. It was somewhere in the 300s for the gold, and I think it was 601 for the diamond. So essentially we need to get in the 600s to get the diamond cup. So I guess that probably means that I'll end up with about 500 or so. So as always, we've got the 2 daily challenges. This is the regular daily challenge, and then we have the daily extreme challenge, and then we have the exact same format for the 2 weekly challenges that I'll try and do as much as I can of in this video, but obviously won't play for too long just to make sure this video doesn't overrun. Ah! Terrible. Oh no. That was absolutely awful. Okay, that was the worst one so far. Let's hope we don't do anything else very silly like that. This is quite a slow screen. Oh, I should have been able to finish that screen. Okay, 1 screen in that run was really bad. It wasn't a terrible run, there was just 1 terrible screen. I don't think that it would have made the difference between the gold and the diamond, because I would have to get another 60 or so. But we'll give that one more go, just see if we can play that any more sensibly than I did before. What on earth did I just do there? But it was only really that 1 screen that I messed up. So yeah, also sorry about the absence over the last 3 or 4 days. I think it's just been a bit difficult to record, just other things getting in the way. I couldn't record on Monday because I had to get up very early for something. I've done the same thing again. I'm going to restart. Right, stop trying to do YBY ups in that screen because it is not working. Maybe I'll try it with the directional buttons instead. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, I think I probably could have recorded, but I didn't want to stay up too late because there was a heat wave and I wanted to be outside at night cooling down. But I'm back today. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, no, that's the end of that. Oh, why can't I get a sensible run tonight? Always something. That's more like it. No, that's not more like it. You muppet. Okay, I'm just gonna continue regardless of what you all saw, because otherwise we'll be playing this challenge forever, it seems. I have to just accept I seem to be having problems with that screen today. But it's not because it's a difficult screen, or I don't know what I'm doing, it's just me being silly, I think, and that's really all it is. That was bad as well. I mean, there is actually quite a lot of RNG in this challenge. Alright, let's try and finish this screen this time. I think 7.5 seconds. It should be enough. What's the next screen? Oh, it's this one! Okay, so maybe I could get the diamond. I'd need to finish that one, but then I'd have about 580-ish, which I think would just put me closer to the diamond. But, it would depend on what the screen after that is. Right, I'm going to leave that at 550. Obviously, it wasn't a perfect run, and I definitely think I could get 580, but I'm going to move on, because otherwise, as we've got 4 challenges to do, I need to move on in the interest of time. So, moving on to the extreme challenge. It's an infinite tower. We're looking to get to the top of it. It's 39 seconds for the gold or 28 seconds for the diamond. So, we'll probably try that dojo again maybe a bit later tonight, or after the video perhaps. But for now, see what we can do in the other challenges. Not a lot playing like that. Might be able to just ground pound the bumper before then to just land on that vine that spawns. We'll see what we can do with that one. Okay, let's just get an exploratory run first of all. Right, so I've already just missed the diamond there. I think right there. That's what it would have been. Okay, 34.39. Not bad for a first run. About 6 seconds off. Just about puts me in the top 100. Let's have a look at what my friends have got. Okay, maybe we could target Rube's team. I think I could beat Rube's team on this one. It looks like I should be able to. I don't want to speak too soon. Right, there must be a way where I can roll jump and spawn. Sorry, I roll jump and just land on the vine that spawns. I think it's possible. Just need to try and get it working. Okay, maybe not. Right, doesn't look like it's something that's going to be very reliable, so I think we'll just do that the normal way for today. If there is a way to get it working, then I guess let me know in the comments if there is a way of doing that. But as it doesn't seem to be working, we'll just leave it out for today. Okay, that seems to be the reliable way at the end. Now I'm sure I should ground pound this bumper. Oh, you absolute muppet! Well, maybe not actually. Okay, I was a little bit slow on that hand. Okay, 32.64. I'm still debating whether I should or I shouldn't ground pound the bumper at the end. We'll give that one more go. See if we can just get it any faster, because I definitely think I could have done the ending better. Also this part, at 60 meters, I definitely could have done better. There we go, that was better. Right, it must be. Okay, it must be better to ground pound that bumper at the end, but I don't see really how it can't be, unless I could not ground pound it and then do double YBY up. Because I do seem to be having trouble reaching... Okay, well, seeing as I got off the blue hand very slowly, let's try the ending without ground pounding and see if we have any more success with that. I seem to be having trouble actually getting where I want to be by ground pounding. So if I could maybe ground... I mean, we could try something like that. But I don't know how I'm going to get it working. I think I'd have to... because ground pounding to the right is usually very unreliable for me. I never seem to get it working. To the left it's fine, it's just to the right it never seems to work for some reason. So how am I going to get this working? Maybe we could just roll jump up there. Maybe we don't need to do a YBY up, or try it. I think that's the answer. Alright, 32-28. Give that one very last go, now that we know what we're doing. Just get one more sensible run on here. Okay, I'm spending too long on that blue hand. I want to get off it quickly. Because obviously that's probably about half a second just thrown down the drain. Spending too long on the blue hand. We don't want that. That's more like it. So, we're just going to roll jump to the end. No! That's a shame, because that was a good run. I mean, it wasn't going to get me the Diamond Cup, but it would have probably got me the best score yet. Oh, just a shame we couldn't finish that run. I would have been more than happy with it, no matter what I would have got with it. Alright, this one. So, what we do is we just roll jump to the end. Okay, 32-14. Alright, looks like we're not beating Rube's team in that case. I thought I might be able to, but apparently not. As 32 seems to be... That seems to be quite maxed out with the route that I'm taking, so... There we go. Okay, 32-14 it is on that one. I think that one would need a different route if I was to improve it. So we'll take the 32 seconds for today. Okay, now we're going to do the weekly challenges. So the first one up is a never-ending pit. It's as far as we can. We're just going to go for the gold on this one because the diamond at 286 kilometers is obviously not possible. So it is just 1100 and something meters for the gold. I think it was 1186. We'll probably see what it was when we get a bit closer to 1100 meters. Usually becomes clear. There's usually an obstacle that kind of makes the target for the gold cup make sense in a way. We'll see when we get there, of course. I do need to have a look through the comments as well on some of the previous videos. I haven't really got round to doing that yet. I'm going to play this challenge quickly because obviously, given that it's 4 challenges, it will inevitably end up being a slightly longer video than it would normally be. But yeah, next time we have a distance challenge, one where I can go a long way. I will definitely catch up with you all a bit in the comments, see what you guys have been saying. And if you've got any questions, of course, do let me know in the comments, and I will try and get through those as well, as I'm sure they make the video more entertaining. Okay, so the gold should be fairly soon. Probably not very far away from it. Oh, that was close, I think. I'm surprised. I think that might have been it just there. I played that very carelessly, and that could have gone a lot worse, but I guess right where I nearly died would be the gold cup. Okay, so we got the gold cup now, so anything we get beyond here is just icing on the cake. Just a bonus. Played that a little bit recklessly, but I thought it was unlikely there'd be any hazards because I recognised that it was just a long stretch full of ghosts. Probably. Maybe I should just start doing that, is when I see that pattern, just fall straight through it like that. I mean, it feels a bit wrong to do that, but I mean, I didn't die. I guess if you know what's coming, why not? Okay, so we got 2,000 kilometers. Alright, you know what? I think we've gone far enough, but I don't need to go any further. Got the gold cup, and I don't think we need to do any more in that challenge. There's not going to be any reward for going any further, and I'm usually happy with what I've got once I've got 2 kilometers. So I'm actually just going to end that one there, and we'll have a look at the final challenge for today. So the final challenge, it's the weekly extreme challenge. It's Land of the Living Dead. We're looking to get to the end of it as fast as we can. 29.76 for the gold, or 21.01 for the diamond. So obviously, as it's Thursday and I have still got 4 days left in the week, we can work on this later if I don't do well today. Okay, that was interesting. And that was just enough for the very, very bare minimum of the gold cup. Okay, we've got to do a bit better than that. So, give that another go. Probably should be brake boosting at the start. I think, actually, if I hit the first bumper instead of the second one, that one, I think, is actually... No, maybe not. I thought if I hit the first bumper, because I saw a video of somebody doing that, and it seemed to just send them going to the right at quite a fast speed, but for some reason when I did it, that doesn't seem to be what happens. Usually the way when I try these things, they don't work. 28:36. That is a slight improvement. It is... yeah, it's still a terrible rank. Okay, so I did a break boost at the start. Wouldn't say it helped an awful lot. Maybe I should just try and go below those bumpers, because given that there's a... no, that's terrible. Given that there's a slope at the start, I can gain some decent speed from that. So maybe I should just try and... okay, that seems to work actually. Okay, obviously I didn't keep up the speed for very long, but that seems to work better than anything else I did at least. Oh, I should have charged through that bone wall. That wasn't very good. That was a mistake at the end, which led me to doing worse. Oh dear. That brake boost at the start really is not doing anything at all. Whoa! I did not expect that to happen. I want to try and avoid that bumper. I probably need to do a dash or something in order to do that. What happens if I ground pound that? Nothing. Really need to avoid those bumpers. Okay. Just lost all my speed there. Not quite sure why. But, so, need to... Again, I just started losing speed. I've lost speed again. Why do I keep losing my speed? Okay, well that time at least I kept some of my speed. I didn't keep all of it, but it was better than the previous runs at least. No! Okay, I really am glad this is a weekly challenge. It is that ending. Well, that is absolutely terrible, but I guess whenever I try and replicate the things I see in the videos, they don't work. That is a terrible result, but I tried, and I'm not having any luck, so, yeah. Well, on that note, it is at least a gold cup. Got my 4 gold cups for today, and definitely going to have to go back and try again with this one. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all again probably in 2 days.